On the wall of the Boys and Girls Club in Elyria are murals, images of club members painted by the kids themselves, encouraging each other to reach for the stars. Funny thing about stars, you never know where they'll come from, at what point they'll shine, or how bright, or sadly sometimes, even if they'll shine at all. In each child, though, if you care to look close enough, you'll see the star in them. At the Boys and Girls Clubs of Lorain County, there are nearly 6,000 stars to be, and they're here in all sizes, ranging from age 6 to 18. Brianna Stevenson was one of those stars to be.
I first began attending the Boys and Girls Club when I was in the 8th grade. I was attending Oberlin City Schools. My mother was trying to raise 5 kids alone, and so while she was at work, we attended the Boys and Girls Club right after school till about 6:30 in the evening. I've moved several times from the time I was about 6 years old up until late in my teenage years. I think about 7 times in 7 different places. I think we were homeless for a month. A new neighborhood and a new house, and just seemed like nothing ever stuck in life until I joined the Boys and Girls Club.
Tony Richardson was trying to get away, not from the club, but from his own world.
I lived in Fillmore Circle on the east side, which is one of the roughest neighborhoods in Lorain. Had never met my biological father. My mother had a drug addiction, lived in public housing on Sunset Boulevard and 23rd Street, the projects, Westview Terrace. Growing up without a father was tough. The Boys and Girls Club was a place we could go to be safe and have fun, eat, and be around good people who really cared about our success and our well-being.
That's exactly the kind of place Holly Clayton was looking for her children. Jacob and Abigail attend Lockmore Elementary School in Lorain. Holly works and goes to school herself.
It was difficult to find a babysitter to pick my children up from school, as well as keep them for the hours that I needed to remain after work. And I spoke with Angela Hopewell, and she was saying, Boys and Girls Club is here at the building till 6 o'clock in the evening. They serve them dinner, they make sure they have their homework done. And I was like, sign me up.
The Boys and Girls Clubs of Lorain County are in 18 different locations, including Wellington, Vermilion, Oberlin, Elyria, Avon Lake, and Lorain. We serve 1,100 children a day with meals. In 2018, we served a total of 4,549 youth, cooked and transported nearly 220,000 tasty meals to kids. As of now, we have 2,769 registered members. 81% of them are youth, ages 5 to 12. The other 19% are teenagers.
It took me out my environment, showed me different things, showed me a quality of life that I could have that I never envisioned for myself. And I think it is the single most important thing or organization that has led to my success.
Tony Richardson is an Oberlin College graduate. He studied law at the Rutgers School of Law and earned his law degree from Ohio State University's Morris School of Law in 2009. Today, Tony's the director of the Nord Family Foundation, and years ago, he was a Lorain City Councilman and a Boys and Girls Club unit director.
When the Boys and Girls Club expanded into Lorain, I was chosen as the youngest unit director to ever lead a Boys and Girls Club in this county. Law school was a very tough experience. The course load was very rigorous, and Ohio State is a first-chair law school. So I was with students who were the best students from all around the world. But it taught me a lot about myself, my character, and it showed me that regardless of the circumstance, how hard a situation is, I'll finish.
Tony did, and Brianna's on her way. She chose education, earning her associate's degree from Lorain County Community College and her bachelor's in education and criminal justice through LCCC's university partnership with Kent State. Brianna also served our country as a military police officer in the Ohio Army National Guard.
I'll always have the Boys and Girls Club as a part of my family and as a part of my life, and I feel like it's necessary to give back to some organization that has always given so much to me. And it was just a really good stabilizer in my life where I could always depend on it to be the same no matter what.
In the Boys and Girls Club, you have kindergartners through 5th grade students who are getting to know each other. And I hear my daughter talk about how she helps with other kids with their homework. And my son says, oh, one of the big kids helped me. And my kids go home talking about Miss Naja, Mr. Jason, Miss Angela. They go home and talk about those people in their lives.
And that's where the connection happens. That's where the impact is felt. The Boys and Girls Clubs of Lorain County build relationships, confidence, build purpose, and ultimately, build futures.
I really can't put a word on it besides saying that I'm really blessed to have the opportunity for my children to be able to attend Boys and Girls Club.
I feel like it's really important for kids to have people like myself and like Tony Richardson who have lived their story and have come out successful and can definitely help them to realize that they can make a difference and they can be whoever they want to be.
I look into the eyes of those kids and I see myself, I see their hunger, I see their curiosity, and I remember being in that place. Ultimately, they'll be the future of our communities, and we have to invest in them now before it's too late.
Of Lorain County.
Of Lorain County.